everybody, welcome back to Best Life and Beyond. We're back at Disneyland. It's Sunday. I wanted to see Solo Spence today. Katie is doing meetings and all sorts of other things. It's divide and conquer day. But I wanted to see if it was going to be obscenely crowded or just average crowded. How is it on Sunday? We don't come on Sunday a lot, and I've heard both sides of it. I've heard Sundays sometimes being not too bad. I've heard of them being horrendous. So that's kind of what I'm here to test out and take basically a tour of the park and just get a read on what's happening. Now, I took the monorail in today, as you saw in the intro. When I arrived, though, at Mickey and Friends parking structure, it was pretty crowded. I waited 30 minutes before I even got up to the gate where you show your pass. And I also noticed that Pixar Pals actually was open. Their side gate to access their parking structure directly was actually open, and that line was very long, extending all the way on the street and around the corner. So there was really no way around it today. Either of those access points were pretty packed. Now, I showed up about right around noon-ish, so maybe that was the reason. But also, when I cruised the monorail in, and by the way, the lagoon looks great. You can see it right there. The Matterhorn queue looked pretty fat when I came over. A lot of times, that's my first sign when you take the monorail in. So, like I said, we're going to just kind of get a gauge of what's going on. It's a beautiful day. It's probably in the mid to high 70s, maybe 76, 77. All right, so let's start this day off heading over to Matterhorn, see what's up with that, and then we'll tour the park. Yeah, speaking of Matterhorn, let's see. Oh, 60 minutes, 6-0. All right, well, that's not super bad. They do have a single rider, so let me go check and see the single rider line. Ah, there's a single rider, and that's right over here on the Fantasyland side. There's teacups over there and stroller parking. Wow. And then, yeah, follow the signage. We'll see how long it takes to feed into the actual attraction. Set the stopwatch and see here. Give it a timing on the single rider for a 60-minute standby. All right, under 5 minutes, I'm in the main queue. Now it's just a matter of feeding us all into empty spots. All right, just under 15 minutes. Not bad for single rider. I've been on the old horn. That was cool. All right, so that might be one of the only attractions I get on, if the only one, based on the crowds. But it was a good kickstart, as I'm right here by the old teacups. They're spinning. I'm gonna take a walk around and just see what's going on. There's been, a few changes since I've been here. New Orleans Square, I think, is completely revealed now. I want to see that, but we're just gonna, stroll around. I'm gonna take you guys around the park today and just kind of see what's going on and do a walkabout, tour the park. All right, so since I'm on this side of things by the Small World Parade corridor, let's wander over to the perimeter, to the end of the road. There she goes, Evil Queen. Better not to engage. She can be fierce. Just gonna let her go about her business. Toontown wall, behind a wall of strollers. Wow, a lot of strollers. I wanted to see what's going on with Fantasyland Theater. because I know that Lion King show's coming soon. And there's no walls up anymore, so we can see in. I just wish Troubadour was back with those baked potatoes, man. Top notch, let me tell you. Wow, look who's back here, Mickey Mouse, what a trip. So this is unexpected. There it is. It looks like they've already started decorating, look at that. What looked to be Lion King-esque props on stage and scenery. They must be rehearsing. I'd imagine they're rehearsing. Wow, it'll be nice to have this theater back in action. It's a nice diversion. Then we can get our baked potatoes and come over here and enjoy a show. The show that used to be in DCA, but now it's got, you know, kind of a semi-permanent home, I would imagine, yeah? Bit of a little wait for the train here at Toontown Station. So it makes perfect sense now why Mickey is over here. It just hit me, Toontown. Normally we could come meet Mickey or Minnie or Goofy, Donald over there at Toontown. So they've got him here, I think, in lieu of that. That makes a lot of sense. Now, I don't think he'll be here once they open Lion King, but maybe they'll make another spot for him on this side closer to the train, who knows. I also wonder if they switch out Mickey with other characters. That would be the thing to learn. I don't know. I imagine, because he's got to go on a break, take his coffee break, you know. Oh, here comes the train. And of course I gotta get a shot of Small World for Katie. This is for you, babe. It's her favorite attraction if you didn't know. But I think everybody pretty much knows that. Hi, Mr. Giraffe. You guys know about the little shady trail over here on the other side of the parade corridor, right? It's kind of a little bypass line. Kind of half shaded now, but always a lot less people back here, unless, you know, there's a parade going on, but it's a nice little cutaway here. Look who's here! It's the Mad Hatter!
The Mad Hatter, where? He's such a big star, I want to get his autograph.
Somebody said he was around, I don't know.
Well, I'll look for him. If I find him, I'll let you know.
Please let me know, We'll keep our eyes open.
I'll do it, that's what I'll do, bye.
He's so awesome. One of our favorite little views when the Casey Jr. train comes over the Storybook Land topiary. Perfect Disneyland situation right there. Ah, yes, Dumbo the Flying Elephant at 40 minutes. Classic Fantasyland attraction. Had to drop by Toad's Hall over here, and 20 minutes for this classic attraction in Fantasyland. Uh-oh. Let's see what old Pan's doing on a crowded Sunday. No, it's not too bad for being the middle of the day on a Sunday. Wow, 30 minutes, well, from this point. So maybe about 40. Checking out the blooms right by Casey Jr. Not looking too bad. Maybe 20 minutes tops for Casey Jr. All right, Big Thunder Trail, leaving Fantasyland, headed towards Galaxy's Edge. We'll dip over there and then cut back through Critter Country. Now, honestly, so far, it was really crowded getting in, but maybe I was just coming in on a parking rush or something like that, because it's not that bad considering it's a Sunday. I don't know. We'll see what Smugglers looks like. And still no sign of our stagecoach, the old Knott's stagecoach. Still not here. I don't know what's going on. 3 boxes. I don't know if she's coming back or not. You'd think if it was a paint job, she'd be back by now, but maybe she'll turn up in a different location, like somewhere in Frontierland or something. Keep your eyes open. Let me know if you see it. All right. Let's see what's happening. Not too bad. Not even that bad of a line for the milk stand over there. Even the mobile app right now for the milk stand is it's pick up now. So I think I'm gonna get a blue milk. Oh, that good swirl, thank you. Oh yeah, she did the good swirl, look at that. This is for Katie. Cheers, Katie. Oh yeah. All right, let's head over to Smugglers and see what that wait time is. I'm curious. Okay, that's wild. Standby 15 minutes? What is going on? That's awesome. So I just had to ask a cast member, like, did it just break down and reopen or something? And she said, no. And I said, it says 15 out there. And she goes, oh, actually, they didn't update it. It's actually 25. But that's still mellow. That's nothing. It's mellow. This is the thing about Sundays. Sometimes Sundays can be chill. I've heard of this happening. So this is one of those days. Not too bad. And if you had Genie Plus, you'd be really in good shape. But it's not that bad today for a Sunday. That's what I'm finding out as I'm cruising around. And my favorite water refilling station, the Dianoga, there he is. Oh yeah. Want some Dianoga water. Yeah, this is the best refilling station. There was also one right next to the milk stand that I forgot about. We didn't mention that in our first timers video. All right, over at the merch stalls over by Ryze. Check out this cool mug, this Black Spire mug. That's awesome. A little Arabesh in there. $19.99 for one of those. That's a nice, good sized mug. So did you ever notice that this Black Spire Outpost shirt has a kind of a Mickey in it with the two helmets? I never noticed that. Now this looks new, this sweatshirt. I haven't seen this. This cream color, interesting stitching pattern. I like that. It's got the badge right there. I like that collar. Rebel Alliance patch on the sleeve there. It says it's $74.99. All right, Ryze clocking in at 85 minutes, hour 25, which in the scheme of things isn't too bad for the middle of the day on a Sunday. You know, just relatively speaking, I've seen it 120 on average on the weekend. So that's, again, not too bad. Although I always feel bad for people, they're way down here in the queue where there's no shade and it's just, you know, sun is bouncing off the pavement. Heavy duty over here. And then end of the queue there. I've seen it though extend all the way under the bridge into Critter Country before, so you can see the path line right there, the tape line for when it gets really heavy. So again, could be worse, I guess is my point there. And we enter the country of critters, and of course there's the first critter that you see from this direction, the old hungry bear. All right, wandering back into Critter Country. A little more packed over here. Looks like Winnie the Pooh queue has come out and extended over to here. I've never experienced that. That's gotta be 25 minutes maybe. So yeah, Critter Country was really packed in there. Splash Mountain, 55 minutes. Winnie the Pooh was actually 35, longer than I thought. And even the churro stand over there, snacking place, packed. Hard to navigate. Tigger was over there and the Winnie the Pooh gang doing meet and greets, so that's cool. But I had to come over and take the old path, what is known as the secret path. It's not so secret. And it's nice and mellow over here. The view of the island. It looks like Tom Sawyer's Island's pretty packed too. Look at that. Parts of the park a little heavier than others. You gotta just figure out where the small crowds are on a day like today. Puts us at Fowlers End now. There was something, I've shown it in a few videos, but I don't know if anybody has really noticed all these props they added over here. The provisions for the Columbia that they still haven't put on the ship. But it's like, you know, you got apples, you got some eggs, potatoes, a random jug of something. But yeah, those are some provisions for the journey on the 3-masted 10-gun sailing ship. Oh, and here comes the old Mark Twain, making her way around the river bend. Beautiful day for the Twain. Not too hot. Perfect. I wasn't gonna ignore you guys. Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Fowler. Having a nice day. Tending to the nest, guarding the nest. Yes, indeed. Looks like he's going, yep, A lot of takers for the island today. That's good though. I like when the island's getting utilized. All right, what have we got from Master Gracies Estate? 35, all right. Yeah, lines not even to the mausoleum. The extended queue's all set up. You can't access the courtyard with the fountain here. They're ready for it. And then New Orleans Square Station, formerly Frontierland Station back in the old days. Oh wow, they're saying 40-minute wait for that. Yeah, this is not the station you want to get on because the previous station is Main Street where most people get on and nobody tends to get off. It's such a short ride from Main Street, so pro tip, do not use New Orleans Station. Go all the way to Main Street if you want to jump on. All right, coming into the new and improved area that used to be the raised level. It's hard to kind of picture it sometimes. You don't really notice it unless you compare it to a shop, but this is where there were steps here and a level up, and you couldn't really cross into here, so you've got now more of an access for this whole area, and you can tell these brick walls are new. But over at Pirates, lo and behold, the trees are back, at least one of them that I can see from here, and I think probably the other one's back as well. That's a good sign, I'll tell you. I'm not going to stick my camera over the fence, but you can imagine that it's coming along in there. Yeah, there is 2 trees. You can see the other one behind and to the right of the foreground tree. And those are well-grown trees already. I love that they do that. They get, like, you know, already mature trees that are going to provide shade, and then just, you know, they'll get bigger. Yonder matey, I love this. This is Pirate Red, not to be confused with Red, the pirate. It's very confusing. I don't see his name on here anymore. Oh yeah, Fortune Red. That's why he's Pirate Red. But I don't see the name Pirate Red on here anymore. Maybe they felt it was a conflict of interest with the Lady Red pirate. Anyways, you'll read your fortune for a small fee of some doubloons. Oh look, Tiana's back here at 35. This is gonna be, we think, her gumbo spot eventually. Just a nice overall view of New Orleans and the rivers of America on a nice Sunday. You do not see the tree or the bridge anymore going to the treehouse. We'll head over there and see if it's completely down. I don't know, it might be. All right, so the main portion of that old fake tree that had the bridge leading over to the treehouse, I guess the bottom support is still there. Maybe not. Maybe it's just a hole at this point, but I'm sure that thing was a lot of steel to support all that under there. So still got a scrim and a fence up, but the vertical part is gone. Pretty soon that whole thing's going to be gone. Yeah, it's going to be sad to lose Jabba the Stump, as we called it. It was on this side. The side of the tree, and it looked a lot like Jabba the Hutt. Yeah, it looks like it's still the same, like the bottom portion. You can see a few of the supports right there. See the shadow of that one. All right, Adventureland, what do you got besides a bottleneck of people? Indiana Jones, 60, that's not too bad. And absolutely impossible to say hi to Patrick Begora. A lot of people just posted up there. Do a lot of stroller parking and things like that. You can't even get in there. I don't think people even realize that it's there. But we can at least check out the Dominguez tree. There it is. That tree's been on this property since before it became Disneyland. It was here. It was like a wedding gift for the family. Part of the deal was you got to keep that tree. So they moved it over here to Adventureland, where it was more appropriate to have a big palm. But Dominguez tree, yeah. Oh, Adventureland. Always a source of crowds. And the old Jungle Cruise, well, the new and improved Jungle Cruise at 50 minutes, wow. That's wild. Oh, Tropical Hideaway, one of our favorite spots. Quite a lengthy line coming all the way out here today, wow. All right, finally made my way to the hub because I came in monorail and then went to Tomorrowland and Fantasy and Galaxies. Now I'm back here. Normally this is like the first stop when I come in through the main gate. But you gotta come by the castle, see what's going on. Wow, so over in Frontierland, this is the access to Fantasy Fair. Look how long the line is for Fantasy Fair, all the way out to here. Dang. Over here by the shooting exposition, you can probably hear in the background. It's odd how certain things aren't that bad of a wait time, and then certain things are really packed. It's hard to decipher crowds, but I would say it is crowded, but it's tolerable. Does that make sense? I'm still trying to figure it out because some things are packed, some things aren't, some areas are packed. There were the bathroom over at Hungry Bear, there was a line for the men's bathroom, and there was a line for the men's bathroom in New Orleans Square as well. So just certain pockets of popularity today. Who knows? But I'm gonna keep cruising, see what else I can find. All right, came over to Big Thunder, and it's clocking in at 50 minutes, and even the lightning lane is pretty massive, extending out pretty far. I heard somebody ask, hey, where's the lightning lane? And they said, over there, and that lady said, you mean that huge line right there? Remember, no claim jumping over here. And then right across from where Big Thunder makes its turn right there, in the old crossing of the Nature's Wonderland railroad that used to cross the bridge right here, we always come and say hello to our turtle friends. Check it out, they're sunning. He's got kind of a big crack in his shell right there. Yeah, it's always worth checking to see if there are any turtles on the shoreline. Sometimes they're swimming too, so you gotta kind of pay attention. Part of our rhythm, say hi to the turtles. Yeah, it's our little version of Animal Kingdom over here, since we don't have Animal Kingdom on the West Coast. We have our ducks, we have our turtles, cats, some other critters from time to time. But yeah, what little we have, we love, so it's always fun to come check and see if those guys are around. Such a nice little breeze right now as the Twain makes its way past us right here. Look at that. Is that not a picturesque little spot right there? Pretty amazing. I love days like this when it's warm, but it's not too hot. We're just checking some mobile orders for you guys since it's Sunday and it's 3:40. Golden Horseshoe 425 available. Stage Door available now. Red Rose Tavern available now. Alien Pizza Planet now. Bagel Barbecue 430. Candy Palace now. Docking Bay 74. Edelweiss now. French Market 415. Galactic Grill now. Gibson 430. Golden Horseshoe 425. Harbor Galley 350. Hungry Bear 410. Jolly Holiday now. Little Red Wagon now. Corn Dog Time. Oh yeah. Mint Julep 445. That's popular, I guess, today. Red Rose now. Refreshment Corner 4. Ronto's 350. Grill Street Veranda now. Stage Door now. Tiki Dole Whip Zone 505. So not too bad. Certain spots a little longer than others, but there are options where you could get something right now. All right, so back at the entrance of Frontierland, it looks like they buffed out this dedication to Walt Disney in recognition of outstanding assistance and cooperation in extending humane ideals to peoples throughout the world from the American Humane Association, July 1955. Speaking of Walt Disney, hello good sir. Partner statue, checking in. All right, Tomorrowland, Manana Land, here we go. It's the time of day that the iridescent colors come out on this wall over here. So cool. Oh, Lightning Lane for Star Tours is on this side. How come I never knew that? Now that's a good barometer, 40 minutes. I know it's hard to see because it's doing that weird thing with the frame rate, but that tells you it's a little packed. Maybe it's getting more crowded as the day goes on. I'm guessing that might be the whole thing that's happening here. All right, jumping into Star Trader for just a second. There's a bunch of new action figure merch that I saw the other day that I wanted to show you guys. Here it is right up front. So the classic original action figures from the original trilogy, vintage. They got a bunch of merch, including that t-shirt. There's a C-3PO R2 version. There's a hat, which I don't really like. There's the water canister. What are those called again? Sometimes it slips in my mind what the name of those things are, but they got those too. And then also for the action figure line, there is a Spirit jersey. Here's what's on the back. Collect them all. Kenner. Look at that. Chewie. Han Solo had the sweet bowl cut. This is a new one too, Vader's security service. And again, it's the action figures. Look at the plastic cape. It's useless to resist. There's even some Marvel Pride merch up here. The Pride collection involves Disney, Pixar, Star Wars, and Marvel. And of course, Loungefly getting in on it with the rainbow heart pack. Even the little insignia has a little rainbow behind it. And then those Pride ears as well. Oh, that's cool. How's this backpack? I like this. It's almost like denim with the rainbow Mickey on there. That's awesome. And it's $39.99 for that one. Yeah, the Pride collection is deep this year. All right, this has been very sought after. People have been asking about this. This is the America Chavez denim jacket. We got the Pride symbol on there. It looks like a pin, but it's permanently on there. Got the sugar skull. And of course the big logo on the back. Cool little embellishment there. $79.99. People have been asking about this. They got it. Here it is. And there she is representing it. Kind of digging this Avengers shirt right here because it says assemble, of course, Avengers assemble, but they've assembled them all together into the one logo. That's cool. Check out the Pride action figure, BB Proud. There he is. Here's another Pride shirt. Star Wars Belong, Believe, Be Proud. It's got BB-8 on there. Get it? B, BB. I like how they did the Star Wars logo for Pride. And then here, right below it, is the Star Wars Pride Spirit jersey. It's got that slogan on the sleeve. And then on the front, mashed up the Rebel Alliance and the First Order symbols. There's the hat. It says Pride on the side with the Disney D. I like that. And dude, this zip-down sweater is nice. It's almost like a dark gray. I love how they got the Star Wars logo like that. Little Pride sew on there on the pocket. And then Star Wars on the sleeve with the Falcon. Came outside, they still have the Mandalorian little Grogu rock photo op. There's nobody in line, so that's cool. And then Hyperspace Mountain, 60 minutes. That's not too bad. The other night when we were here for the Skyline Lounge, it was like 90. All right, Main Street. Haven't been here all day because I took the monorail in. Usually I always start here. Take a cruise, see what's going on. Pulling up to Gibson Girl, and there is a line out the door for Gibson Girl. Maybe that's a mobile order situation if you can for a day like today. Oh my gosh. This time of day, the buildings start to look pretty good because the sun is not quite as strong. Coming on 4:30-ish. Oh, the Emporium has the necklaces again for MSEP. And a healthy supply of the Loungefly packs. That looks new, the Stitch version. That's kind of cool. He's peering out behind the tropical plants. Seems to be a whole collection there with Stitch. All right, so quick assessment of the Sunday after seeing the whole park. It was, I would say, moderately crowded. It was tolerable, especially if you were to get Genie Plus, you'd probably be in really good shape. Also, something I noticed today, the bubble volume was extremely high, more than I've ever seen today. There wasn't much of square footage where you would walk where there wasn't bubbles a-flying. So with that said, overall, it was a great day, being that it was moderately crowded for a Sunday. I expected it to be a lot worse. It was super fun. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. For Katie and myself, we'll see you next time on Best Life and Beyond. Bye-bye, everybody.